Some great insight there from Craig Williams on how he's going to attack this race, chatting with the owners of She's Bulletproof and Charlotte Littlefield. Horses aren't too far from loading here, Ben.
They aren't. I loved it from Charlotte. Just give her room. Just give her room. Just remember that one, Craig. It's what she needs. Look for Golden Boom. Look for Hard to Say. Look for Insurrection. Let's see if there is some pressure here. It hasn't been the theme of the day so far, BZ. There hasn't been as much speed as we thought. It's been inside dominated, but this might be the one that bucks the trend. It is, of course, BZ, a World Pool race, and you might have some variation in the price between the tote and the fixed odds.
Yes, horses aren't too far from loaded now. Let's go to Matt Hill for the Group 1 Oakleigh Plate.
Sprinting ranks here in Ray Magdario, Ashford Street going around. Sharippa has a red distinguishing cap, similar colours to Ray Magdario. Ostraka, who got down to the gates pretty early, milling around. Golden Boom, who was quite edgy in the mounting enclosure, almost taking off on Damien Lane. So they continue to move forwards. She's Bulletproof kept away from the other runners. Sharippa going up rideless here. Sharippa being placed forward rideless. Ray Magdario, JimmysStar remain at their double each way quote. She's Bulletproof's been pretty solid throughout betting as JimmysStar comes up now in a 1.5 Jimmy. Ashford Street loads away. So Ray Magdario is brought forward, a winner of 8 from 18 and placed on 7 other occasions. So consistent. Jai McNeil. Ostraka Headwall to join them. Starter mounts the platform, so we're getting pretty close. Hard to Say is the next one along. Hard to Say with Craig Dewitt. So Hard to Say is in. She's Bulletproof loading up. Takes a middle alley. And Ostraka is going to be the final one. Set to go for the Oakleigh Plate. Ready to charge.
Let me know when you're ready.
Set to go.
Clear.
Ready, and they're racing. Estriella from the centre gate away moderately. Arabian Summer away pretty well with Ashford Street and also Insurrection. And Golden Boom ridden for speed after the first 200 metres. It's Insurrection, Golden Boom, and they were followed by Hard to Say, Ashford Street and Sharippa the inside from Arabian Summer. Next in the field is Espionage, and then came along the inside I Am Me from Ray Magdario. A length and a half Prairie Flower, Estriella, and well back She's Bulletproof. Further back between horses Headwall and their 2 lengths Ostraka, with also well back in the field coming up towards the home corner JimmysStar, and back with it is Sans Doute. So it's Golden Boom around the turn at the 450 from Insurrection, tightened up on the inside. Then came Ashford Street. Arabian Summers presenting up the middle of the course. Then Ray Magdario. Further back is I Am Me, and then She's Bulletproof. Arabian Summer went to the front, 150 metres to go. Ray Magdario and She's Bulletproof, and JimmysStar are coming hard. She's Bulletproof and Jimmy over the top, has dropped from the sky to win from She's Bulletproof, and then Ray Magdario Headwall, and behind those horses Espionage, Sharippa, Arabian Summer, Prairie Flower. Back behind those horses then was Ashford Street, Golden Boom, Sans Doute. Towards the end of the field, Hard to Say, and then Insurrection, I Am Me, Ostraka, Estriella.
He dropped on them in stunning fashion on Underwood Stakes Day, and it was probably there and then that Kieran Maher and Connections earmarked the Oakleigh Plate first up as the race for JimmysStar. He went to the Rupert Clark at the tail end of his spring campaign, but he's quite the coiled spring. And Kieran Maher's got his second win in the Oakleigh Plate after the success of Marabi back in 2022. We hadn't had a winner first up of 3+ months since Pippi back in 2020, but JimmysStar is to the fore, and he has denied Charlotte Littlefield her Group 1 dream. She's Bulletproof. The mare hit the front, but JimmysStar had come off her back and nabs her in the shadows of the post. Ray Magdario, 9th last year, gets a placing in the Oakleigh Plate, and Headwall for Matthew Smith down from Sydney rounds out the top 4. It's a pulsating occasion every single year, and that's once again the case, and they've run slick time. No surprise being an Oakleigh Plate. 102.25, and in the end, a margin for JimmysStar, 1 1/4 lengths by 3/4 lengths. It's 7, 15, 5 and 12, and Ethan Brown's incredible association with Kieran Maher continues. He just keeps putting the Group 1s together for the team. Let's head to Amy Yagi.
Oh, Ash Jarvis, mate, you're an absolute mess. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's my first Group 1. I've been working with these horses for a long time. Jimmy's actually been a lot of work, but it's all paid off today, and it's only the start of his preparation, so there's a lot more to look forward to, hopefully.
I can't believe that's your first Group 1. You've worked so hard for so long with all these good horses. Does this feel different?
Yeah, it does. Actually, winning one is just amazing. Like, I haven't let it sunk in, obviously, but just the feeling already is just so good.
How were your nerves coming into it, and were you confident in how he was going at home?
Oh, I mean, he's flying. He's such a good horse. We know he's a pocket rocket, but obviously I had a bit of PTSD from the Rupert Clark, but barrier 14 I was absolutely stoked with, and so happy for him, so happy for the owners. They've been so patient, and here he comes.
Go get your horse, girl. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Big performance from JimmysStar. He's electric first up. He's electric here at Caulfield, and he is well prepared by Kieran Maher. Ethan Brown Givens, the big salute as he comes across the winning post. She's bulletproof for us brave, but just couldn't match the finishing burst of this horse. We've seen this on time and time again from him fresh. He is like a bomb that explodes.
Yeah, he is, and I think he's good at 1400, but is he better kept to, okay, maybe 11 fresh, but 1200 metres? Is he just a sprinter? Is he going to be a sprinter going forward? Kieran Maher might be able to answer that, but what a win.
Quite the scenes down here